Hey, how's it going? This is Devin.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is going to be game number 1 between the University of Maryland and the U.S. Naval Academy. We've got Zelebris down here in the bottom left as the red Terran. And then over in the top right, we have Zubernarf, the blue Terran, representing the U.S. Naval Academy. You're doing a little bit of GSL casting there.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, GLHF, let's go. So how do you feel about this matchup?
Well, being that it is TVT, I expect to see siege tanks.
Lots of siege tanks, lots of zooming in, apparently.
Well, that was by accident.
So, as you just had the APM tab open, we can see that Zelebris is actually a much higher ranked player than Zubernarf. We will see this in the Collegiate Star League every now and then. Zelebris having the much higher APM to Zubernarf's 23 area.
Yeah. Very standard play coming from both players. Looks like he is preparing to wall off, while Zelebris isn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's not that bad of a decision not to wall off, because stuff on the low ground you can always scan, just siege the stuff up here, just take stuff out. Yeah,
you can. If you look at Zelebris' production, he's actually a little bit ahead on the SCV production, which is a little interesting. But he's behind on the barracks. This is actually something he's told me about. He always uses the SCV that spawns from a command center to build something. So that 10th SCV will build that depot, and that 13th SCV will build that barracks. And he always gets a little bit behind when he does that.
Wow. Gas coming down for Zuber. Standard stuff. Scout gets in here. Scout gets in here.
Not really.
I like that placement. It's pretty good.
It's good to prevent against any circling
to refinery.
Yeah, so the depot there are gonna go down so that he can start mining off that gas. Yep. Both players doing fairly standard 12 racks, 13 gas. Zubernarf opting to not make SCVs, but he will get
coffee break.
Yeah, and another one standing still. He's gonna get a 14 orbital. It's a little early. Meanwhile, Zelebris, because of his late barracks timing, is actually getting a 16 orbital. I've started to see this on ladder a little bit because barracks now take 65 seconds. And people will opt to actually make that SCV instead of go ahead and make that orbital.
Wow, this scout is such a baller, making Zuber pull off so many SCVs.
And he did actually scout the barracks that was just put down.
Second barracks coming down.
So it looks like Zubernarf might be going for some sort of bio play. Meanwhile, in Zelebris' base, we have what looks like a tech lab going down on his barracks. This is pretty standard if you're going for some type of Reaper harass. You can see an early tech lab.
Oh, three racks from Zuber.
Zuber definitely looks like he's going to try and do some Marine Marauder pressure. Very uncommon in TVT, but if Zelebris is not ready for it, he is going for that Reaper. It takes a lot of time to build. He will have much less army units than his opponent, and this could actually catch him off guard. Yeah,
one rack split tech lab, second gas coming down. Really liking his placement though. Yeah, it's very nice.
And here's that Reaper. It's already halfway done. Now getting a factory. Meanwhile, it does look like Zubernarf is actually supply blocked, not making any workers right now, trying to get that
getting his fast expansion as well. Reaper fast expand.
And there is, in fact, the command center. He will have a huge economic lead if he can get that down quickly. Factory going down for Zubernarf. I don't really know what he's going to be doing with this factory. He could be,
siege tanks.
He could probably be going for some sort of Marine Marauder tank, or maybe he just wants these 3 barracks to make only Marines. There is a tech lab going down.
Maybe for research.
Possibly for research. It's very uncommon to see this kind of build. The Reaper now going out the long way around the map, hoping to avoid those Onaga watchtowers, which neither player has taken so far.
Yeah, bunker coming down. This scout is... Does he see this?
Did he see the... It did look like he got far enough.
Oh yeah, he sees the command center.
But he does not see the factory. He might be...
Yeah, starport going down as well, and see how much damage this Reaper can do.
So here comes the Reaper coming in now.
Additional supply depots required.
Getting a nice kill. 1 SCV down, second SCV down.
Marines all running back.
Getting a 3rd SCV, but now he's focusing those Marines. He's not going to do too much damage. Got three SCVs. Zubernarf not actually putting any more guys back in
whoa, a little misclick there.
Whoa, what?
Wow.
That's a very strange mining pattern. Anything like that.
It's how to do it in Masters.
Yeah, really. Anyway, Zubernarf now getting combat shields, opting to not get stim pack this early. Zelebris getting his stim pack down.
Not a bad choice though, since he's pretty Marine heavy.
This is true. Getting that tech lab for those siege tanks. Getting a bunker in his middle line.
Next to the refinery, probably to deter any more Reaper harass though. No more Reapers being produced. Oh, scan going down will reveal all of his tech.
That's true. He does see the factory and he does see the starport. He doesn't know what it's for, but he could guess possibly a tank, the factory for tanks, maybe getting drop ships from those starports. But he also saw that there wasn't an army there, so he's going to push out right now.
Yep, and looks like there's a Hellion here, might be able to spot this incoming push, and we are down to 1 FPS.
What happened?
I don't know.
Alright, so aside from some technical difficulties, this push is coming through. Zubernarf is supply blocked right now, not making any SCVs.
Oh,
this timing attack is going to come through as this combat shield's finish. And everything broke down. What the heck? And we're back. We've been suffering from some technical difficulties with the frame rate going down, but
yeah,
we are going to follow this attack.
My computer just decided to, oh my god, die. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
So far so good. Anyway, this push coming out, again, that Hellion in the middle might spot it, or will spot it, actually, because they're walking right towards it. Yep. Combat shield's going to finish for Zubernarf, but he is supply blocked just now, throwing down the supply depot. There will not be any reinforcements for this push anytime soon.
2 more racks going down for Zelibris. Yeah, still staying in his base.
He doesn't have many unit producing structures. He's going to try as hard as he can to hold up this attack. Already pulling SCVs to try and repair that bunker.
Yeah, he knows it's coming, and this is actually his only lifeline right now against this pretty scary force.
Yeah, this force could get him into a lot of damage. These Marines now getting some shots off. Now Zubernarf attacking that depot. He could do a lot of damage here if he charges up that ramp, but Zelibris very prepared, has SCVs. Now target focus firing that bunker. All the SCVs trying to repair. A whole bunch of SCVs getting pulled off the line, but all of Zubernarf's forces will retreat. All of these SCVs still sitting here trying to make sure that bunker does not go down. That is his lifeline.
Yeah, he will be safe for now though. Still, I don't know what he's doing with these. Whatever. Alright, so, doesn't look like he's gonna fall back yet. Back at his base, getting siege tech still. Pumping units out, and yeah.
Looks like both people already have siege tech on the way. Zubernarf with a tank almost done. For Zelibris, stim is almost done, and a drop going out. Looks like a bunch of Marines going out with this drop. It could be a great counter drop considering that Zubernarf is rallying all his forces to the front. I mean, I don't even know how he could possibly defend this with all his forces here.
Yeah, he has nothing at his base except for this.
The Reaper.
Yeah.
the
improv bunker.
Yeah. So this drop now again going around the Zelnaga watchtowers, trying to make sure that no one's still standing there.
It actually might have been spotted if either player actually took the Zelnagas.
But if you see the drop is coming in, he spots it with the SCV at the natural. He's going to fly right by it. Zelibris, with just a 7 food lead, could try to do a whole bunch of damage here.
Doesn't look like he's pulling back yet. Oh, but he sees it pulling all the SCVs off the line. They're getting trapped here. Okay.
Oh my goodness, and they're all trying to run. The Marauder there, the only technical thing he has to defend right now, aside from that bunker.
Taking out.
He's not emptying the Marines out of that bunker. Zelibris is doing a good job to hide from that bunker. In fact, he's trying to repair the bunker instead of push his forces out. At the same time, scanning the top, trying to get their shots off on that bunker, but there's just so many tanks here that very easily defend this.
I have a question. What's better, 2 tanks or 1?
I have a feeling 2 tanks, especially with the Scout Orbital Command.
Oh yeah.
To give him that vision.
Is it in range? Oh, it's just barely in range.
But if we go back to Zubernarf's base, those Marines still alive and kicking in there. Oh my goodness. Zubernarf down 30 supply at this point. He was only down 7, got 2 workers killed.
6 more workers just from this drop. It's already paid for itself and way more. Gonna snipe this engine bay too.
Yep, there goes the engineering there.
Finally, his army comes back in.
The army comes back to fight it off, but at this point, Zelibris has expanded. He's got Marines, he's got tanks. That's incredible.
No upgrades for both players, though.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to do hard econ. Zelibris now just hitting 1,000 minerals. Not exactly macroing the best, but he's pulling a whole bunch of SCVs. If we go over to the units tab, we can check out that SCV count. Oh my goodness. 42 to 16. I guess Zubernarf was not macroing well in the first place, losing a couple of SCVs, but dropping him all the way down to 16. Meanwhile, Zelibris had 40 SCVs. It's going to be hard to top that. Zelibris almost doubling Zubernarf's food right now.
Yeah, it looks like another push coming in from Zuber.
Might drop. But he misses the drop. I don't know how he could have missed that. He needed to aim move in this way. His tank sieging up for Zelibris, stimming the Marines forward. to get some two good tank shots coming out. And now he's just going to fight off this Marine Force. GG
Oh,
for Junior. Nice early GG. And that'll be a victory for the University of Maryland in this Game 1 TBT.
Yeah, he does realize that he is vastly behind in the economic sector, so... And with another drop coming in as well, realized he was far behind to really come back.
Yeah, especially he probably assumed that natural had landed and he was just way too far behind to even...
Yeah, if you look at the units, wow.
Wow,
Huge
look at how many
difference.
units lost. Anyway, that'll be Game 1. We'll see you in a sec for Game 2 between University of Maryland and the U.S. Naval Academy.
Alright, see you soon.